Oh, hello. I am Fischl, the Princessin de Vertelon. How is it that I may help you? What's up, babes? I'm Miss Mila Rose, and today I'm cosplaying as Fischl from Genshin Impact. Fischl has to be one of the cutest characters in Genshin Impact, and if you think otherwise, we're not on the same page. Fischl lives in a bit of a fairy tale in her own mind, believing that she is a princessin and that she is of royalty. She does speak some German phrases from time to time, and she speaks with a lot of older English. She wields electric powers, and she fights with a bow and arrow. I simply love Fischl's character design so much, but this cosplay is very complex and it is not the easiest to wear. So let's get into Fischl's complete costume look. This cosplay was 3 purchases: the wig, the costume, and the shoes. And a good bit of DIY work on top of all of that. Granted, this costume was actually put together pretty decently and is probably one of the easiest Genshin Impact character cosplays I've ever worn to date. The reason why I say that is because there are limited add-ons and attachables to this cosplay. Not none, limited. For the costume itself, there's this neck piece here that zips up in the back of your neck. Then there's this necklace here, and we also have this piece that is pinned on there. We have the complete costume itself, which is a full bodysuit costume, at least the way they designed it. From the feet up to your torso, it is a complete one-piece outfit. Only one attachable here, which is the electro decoration at the back of this costume. Then you have the gloves and the cuff, which are 3 individual pieces. The back zipper is kind of hard to do, so you would want some help doing it. And then the bodysuit has a bit of a zipper and then also has some clear bra straps. I actually generally don't like using clear bra straps if the shoulders are exposed, because you can clearly see the clear bra straps even though they are clear. But because this cosplay has this neck piece on top, it actually hides the clear bra straps very well, so you don't really see them all that much, making this functional design pretty good. Now, the material, as usual, is very thin. For Genshin Impact cosplays in general, I have yet to see material that is actually decent, and I can tell you already that these gloves, at least this one, is prone to being ripped if it's not handled very delicately. It's very unfortunate because Genshin Impact cosplays are not cheap to purchase on Amazon, but the quality is subpar to say the least. But overall, I think the way that they did Fischl's cosplay is definitely a lot better than the way they did RAIDON Shogun's, Amber's, and Lisa's, in my opinion. The shoes are really well made, and I actually still have a sticker on them that says the sizing on both shoe at the bottom. But I think the design of the shoes are really well done, and the quality of the shoes is really good, which is nice because the shoes are not cheap and usually runs your budget a lot higher for cosplays in general. Now let's talk about everything going on up here, which is a lot. Let's start with the eye patch, which is part of her iconic cosplay design and partly what makes her so cute and likable. Obviously, the functional part that makes this cosplay a little bit challenging is that you lose sight in one of your eyes, and I genuinely can't really see On top of that, it's really not comfortable to wear at all, but you can adjust it as much as you can to make it as comfortable as possible. I actually played around with the eye patch so much trying to figure out how to get it the most stationary, secure, and also this particular eye patch with her character design, it's not supposed to show on either side. You're not supposed to be able to see the strap, in other words, only the patch. So what I did, which I found to be the most effective way of wearing this eye patch, was actually to put it on top of the wig cap, so like the black mesh that you put your hair in. I put it on top of that, and then I put the wig on top, and then I also have a clip that's clipping the strap in and attaching it to that mesh cap that's holding my hair so that it's more secure and it's pushed up enough so it's not really showing as much. So forgive me while I kind of stumble around as I film this video, and also while I'm doing my photo shoot and all of that. It's challenging. And on top of that too, in terms of the functionality, you can't really use the bathroom all that easily because it is a bodysuit. So that also poses a bit of a complication with this cosplay in general. Vision and bathroom access are quite important. Now let's talk about the wig. So there are 4 accessories on this wig. There are 2 hair clips that have the bow, and then there's also 2 additional hair clips that have this square mesh, and this side has the wing. I don't know if it's tilted the right direction, but you get the point. There's 4 hair clips here, 2 on each pigtail, and yes, the pigtails do have to be also tied individually. I did have to trim each pigtail because I think when I first got this cosplay, the pigtails are coming closer to like down here, and obviously that is not accurate to Fischl's cosplay design, so I did have to trim them a good bit. And putting on the wig today, I did want to redo these pigtails because it was a little bit messy. Lastly, let's talk about the bangs, which I really did my best. I don't think I did that terribly this time, but last time I wore this wig and I tried to trim the bangs, it was a disaster. I think it looked like one of the worst trim jobs I'd ever done, and I did do some fine-tuning and adjustments today so that I can correct a little bit of my trim job and how the bangs looked in general. One thing I did was I did the split here because she does have a bit of a split, and I used a bobby pin to tuck some excess bangs in here so that I can isolate this chunk of hair right here because that is part of her character design. And then I pushed all of the excess hair over here. I used a little bit of hair gel to give it some dimension because Fischl's bangs have a lot of wispy hairs that are overlapping her under hair bang layer and going every which way. So I took some hair gel and I took 1 chunk and I made it go this way. I don't even know if it's still going that way. It's supposed to be a little bit more that way. And then I took another chunk and I made it go this way. So you can see a little bit of dimension going on with the bangs, making it look a lot better than my previous trim job and stylization of these bangs. So no, I don't think I did an amazing job, but I think they turned out all right and they look relatively similar to Fischl's bangs. Definitely let me know in the comment section down below what you think of this trim job. I would really like to see if you think that it looks all right or if it looks awful. And to be honest with me, I can take some constructive criticism as long as it's productive and not flat out mean. For the makeup look, I did do the exact same thing that I did with Conan's cosplay. Now, you are gonna see Fischl's cosplay released before I release Conan's, but it is essentially the exact same, just only on one eye, and that is a very purpley pigment with some glitter, eyeliner, mascara, and I did a little bit of white glittery powder to give a little bit of a cuter anime effect on the top of the cheeks here and on the nose as well, and a little bit of blush on both sides. For her lips, I did not go with the exact same for Conan. Conan, I did more of a nude lip, and for Fischl, I decided to do a little bit more of a pink pigment just because she is a princessin. I think she's a little bit more of a cuter character. Conan is a little bit more of a darker character, and I didn't think that she needed all that much color. For the nails, of course, you can only see one hand right now, but I am wearing French tipped nails. I really like that it gives a very nice aesthetic without having to add extra color pop. These are the same nails that I was wearing for Conan as well. Otherwise, I probably would have done some nail polish if I was exclusively just going for Fischl's look, because I think she might do really well with like a glittery purple or something like that. It would be so cute for her, but I think these also look really nice, elegant, and simple. So as you can see, Fischl's cosplay is not a simple one, and it's a little more complicated and complex to wear and to navigate through. But I think it was definitely worth it to be able to cosplay as Fischl because I do really love her character. And I'm sure you do too. As always, I am doing a complete photo shoot for Fischl with behind the scenes footage. So stay right there and we're gonna check out some of those photos right now. Of my Fischl Princessin de the Ursulon cosplay. I really enjoyed cosplaying as another Genshin Impact character, and I would absolutely love to film more Genshin Impact characters in the future because there's so many super cute and awesome cosplay characters to do. Truly a never-ending supply, especially with all of the new launches that they're doing. And of course, I do not say this enough, but if there is a cosplay character that you want me to film as, please comment down below what that character's name is, where they're from, and I will add her to the next Twitter cosplay vote that I'm going to be doing. And the winner of those poll votes I purchased for future cosplays. My next cosplay character coming very soon is Miss Fortune from League of Legends, and I know that I've been sitting on her for so long. She is in the works now, and she's going to be the next cosplay that I film. And then you already know, but after Miss Fortune, it's going to be Conan from Naruto. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Subscribe down to my YouTube channel, turning on that notifications button on so you don't miss my next cosplay video coming up in the near future. Bye for now. Till next time.